This is Brock Big Sexy Babcock here, the Senior Managing Entertainment General Marketing Anchor, or Smegma to you, Los Santos, and I'm here with another Kings and Queens of Los Santos. Today we'll be talking to a taxidermist. Roll the sexiness. What do you get when you combine a man and a lust to stuff 1,000,000 animals for money? You get a taxidermist, like my special guest here tonight. Sir, could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello, my name is Torben Hansen. I don't see myself as a lustful person when it comes to that, as you said, but more of a man of cherishing memory.
Okay, very good, very good. What got you into taxidermy?
My old Gramps, my grandpa, he used to run a taxidermy back in Denmark, and you know how it is when you're a small fry, you do your summer job at your grandpa's, right?
So your grandfather taught you to stuff animals?
Yeah, I worked as an assistant under him for, I would say, like 8 summers.
And has stuffing animals been a long-standing tradition in your family?
My grandpa did it, and his father before him, but it kind of skipped my dad. He was he worked in a factory as a machinist, but I worked with him in the summer, so I guess it stuck with me as well.
Okay, so yeah. What will be the sexiest animal you've ever stuffed?
That's a hard one. Sexiest. I wouldn't call animals sexy, but the most fascinating things I've been stuffing is a peacock.
And let me ask you this kind of interesting question. If I wanted to get one of my 2 news pussies here stuffed, could you turn them into an active sex doll?
That sounds like some Chinese electronics. I ain't much for that. And they're people, right? So that's a no-go.
So I'm just asking for a friend here, definitely not myself. You can't stuff people, make them into sex dolls. Could you do that legally?
No, legally, no. No. Definitely not.
Like, I mean, on that note, I mean, this probably doesn't apply to your taxidermy skills and, expertise, but could I sew several bodies together to make a flesh sex monster? Is that possible for a taxidermist to do?
It would be possible. You work with a lot of different salt compounds and chloride salts, also some plastics. But yeah, it is definitely possible to take 2 different carcasses and stitch them together to form a single taxidermy.
So a sexy Frankenstein kind of way, okay.
You could do that, yeah.
And like, I mean, when you stuff just so fucking hard, like you just stuff all night.
Oof, yeah, I stuff him hard.
Oh, I bet you do. Can I ask you, has anyone ever walked in on you?
Well, Gramps used to walk in like it was his shop, right? So sometimes I was doing some of the work, but he would walk in and see me doing the work for us, right? But yeah, my parents have walked down on me when we were working, and it is not a pretty sight.
Oh my God, we've lost one of our news pussies.
I mean, I could twerk for 2, but
Oh snap!
I could use a good stuffing right now.
Let's see. Now, here's a good question for you. Could you stuff an appendage of somebody? For example, could you stuff my penis or chin should I die?
Yeah, you could, but you could also, those jars where people like those kind of macabre looking jars where people put like stuff in liquids to preserve them. You could also preserve them that way.
And like, have you ever done a stuffathon? And what I mean by that is like, how long have you gone? How many animals have you stuffed in a row, and for how long?
I think the longest I've been working was a 16-hour shift, and then straight to stuff and straight to bed.
What's the tiniest animal you have ever stuffed?
That would be a quail, I think.
Okay. And did it make you feel like a big man? Stuff that tiny animal?
It felt very odd.
If you were stuffing a mouse, would your penis make it explode?
Wait, what?
Yeah, if you're stuffing the mouse, would your penis make the mouse explode?
I wouldn't be stuffing it with my penis. Use plastics.
That's what stuffing is. It's when you're fucking all these animals, right?
No, definitely not.
Okay, so just for clarity, you're not having sexual relations with these dead animals.
I am not, and not with living animals, and neither should you, audience. Okay?
Let me just get this straight. You do not condone having sex with dead animals ever.
Most definitely not. No, definitely not.
I mean, when you say you're stuffing an animal, you are not vigorously inserting your man flesh into it.
No, definitely. I would never. The thing we would be putting in is epoxy resins, plastics, and then heat treat the plastics inside the animal to make them solid, so they can last for decades to come.
Okay, I think what would be a good idea for you to do was, in your ad that you put up on Yellow Pages, you might want to just add in brackets, does not have sex with animals. If you could say anything to the people of Los Santos, what would you say?
Don't fuck animals.
You heard it, Los Santos, straight from the taxidermist stuffing mouth. Do not fuck animals. This is Brock Big Sexy Babcock. This has been an episode of Kings and Queens. You stay sexy, Los Santos. I love you, baby. Smegma Lord, signing out. Well, wasn't that a nice interview for you nice people of Los Santos? Does he fuck animals? Apparently not. But let's just say, I really don't know. And I'm sure you don't, my sexy viewer. This is the Senior Managing Entertainment General Marketing Anchor signing off. Stay sexy, Los Santos. Definitely do not fuck dead animals. I love you.